Chapter 7, concerning the sons of Ragnar. Time passed, and their life together was good, with much love. Then Cracker became pregnant, and in due time she gave birth to a boy. The boy was sprinkled with water and given the name of Ivar. But the boy was boneless, and it felt as though there was only gristle where the bones would be. And while he was still young, his height was such that there were few men as tall as he was. He was the handsomest of all men, and so wise that it is unlikely there was ever a wiser man than he was. Ragnar and Cracker had still more children. Their second was named Bjorn, the third Hitsverk, and the fourth Rognvald. They were all great men and the boldest of warriors, and as soon as they were old enough they learned all sorts of skills. And wherever they went, Ivar had himself carried on a stretcher because he could not walk, and he was the brothers' leader in whatever they attempted. Now Eirik and Agnar, sons of Ragnar and Thora, were also great men, such that one could hardly find their equal, and they went out on warships every summer, and they became prominent men because of their raids. And now, one day, Ivar spoke to his brothers Hvitserk and Bjorn and asked them how long they would go on with sitting around at home and not seeking out their own fame. And they said that he would have the deciding vote about that, as he did about everything else. Ivar said, "I want us to ask for ships and for troops so that they'll be well manned, and then I think we should go and get ourselves treasure and fame, if there's any out there to get." And when they agreed to this, they went to Ragnar and told him they wanted ships and men to man them who were experienced in battle and ready for anything. Ragnar gave them what they asked for, and they sailed away when the troops were ready. And wherever they fought against other men, they had the upper hand, and they won more followers and more treasure. And now Ivar said to the others that he wanted to go where they would find more opposition and where they could really test their manliness. They asked where he thought this might be. Ivar mentioned a place that was called Hitabo, where sacrifices had been held, and many have tried to conquer it and none have succeeded. Ragnar himself went there and was forced back without taking it. "Is there a large army there?" asked the others, "one very difficult to beat, or are there other obstacles?" Ivar said that it was both very densely populated and a great place of sacrifices, and this had stopped everyone who had come, and none of them had managed to take it. They said that Ivar would decide whether they ought to go there or not, and Ivar said that he would rather risk their courage and see if it was more powerful than the sacrifices of the people of Hitabo. "Sorry, Uber, you don't exist."